Hey, this is Stan. I'm doing a review on my little fridge freezer by DOMETIC. It's called a COOLFREEZE CF-18, and I think these are the last of them. I don't see them on DOMETIC's website, so get them while you can. It's a complete electric 12 volt. It does not have an option for plugging into your AC. I have it running off of my deep cycle batteries, and I bought an extra deep cycle battery so I have 110 amp hours, and then I bought a 155 watt solar panel to run it during the day. I'm serious about my ice. My little refrigerator here, also an old DOMETIC, runs great, but it only is a refrigerator, no freezer compartment, and I have to have my ice. So here we go. Let's see. Let's look at the buttons here. Okay, it's got a power button there. That's normal. It's not when it's cycling on and off. It's going to go green when the fan is running, and it's going to go yellow when it's idling or off. And if it's green and the error light is flashing, that means it is it's out of battery, or the battery is so low it will not run it anymore. This also occurred when I first bought it. It would not run because I had it plugged into that. It says explicitly in instructions, do not plug it into distribution panels or splitters or anything like that, because that raises the resistance in the electrical lines, electrical wires, and it makes it think you have low voltage even though I had full batteries. So that's a no-no. Do a direct head run into the batteries. Also, by the way, if you do get it to where your batteries are charged, like my solar panel is plenty strong enough to run this all day without really taking from the batteries, but if you get that red light flashing, you're going to have to pull this all the way out to reset it. It's got some kind of memory in there. It won't just power back on itself. So then plug it back in, you'll get the green light or the yellow light, then a green light, and it'll run again. But it will not power back on by itself because of some, I assume it's protections in it. Alright, now let's get to the meat and potatoes. And that is the interior, which, by the way, this is very hard to get that lock open. I thought I was going to have to break it when I first bought it, and I thought, how the heck do I get this open? But just had to really pull hard, and eventually got it through. Okay, down below, the section down below does not get as cold as the top, kind of same as refrigerators in motorhomes. They always put the freezer in the top because that's where it's going to be coldest. And then down there in the bottom, and I like being able to put my beers down there. I don't drink very often, but I like bottled beer when I do. And there you go. It's got a little thing here that, well, if you don't mess it up, will make it so you can stick stuff on there. So you could put ice cube trays in here, and it'll freeze them up. Especially overnight, it will freeze because this sucker really kicks butt. Anyway, don't like that latch. I think it should be a lot smoother to use, but it does work and keep it locked. Got a carrying handle, weighs about 30 pounds, and it's just been wonderful, other than surmounting the problems with the electrical demands of this thing. But if you're plugged in at a campground, you got your converter going and running all the time, it'll be great. But I boondock all the time, so that's kind of out. Anyway, that's a CF-18 Cool Freezer by DOMETIC. I absolutely love it, and if I get one more deep cycle battery, I think I'll really love it. Have a good day. Hope this was helpful to some people. Hope this was helpful to everybody. Hey, I just realized I better show you the adapter I use to just bought it at Pep Boys to plug in the freezer. There's the cord, just a regular cigarette lighter cord that comes from the actual DOMETIC freezer, And there's my clip-on cables that I just clipped directly onto the posts of the deep cycle battery. Well, some people are going to say, well, you need to have a fuse in between and all that. Yeah, you're probably right. I know. But let's see. This actually has a fuse in it. I'm just not realizing it, and it says use an 8 amp fuse. Of course, it's so close it's not going to focus right on it, but yeah, so there is a fuse in there. Yay! So we got a fuse. Anyhow, those are my clip-on cables. Bought it at Pep Voice for $5. Probably should have bought a spare, but at that compartment there's nothing really going in there, so it won't get interfered with. And there you go. Love the freezer. Hope this helps.